Hi everybody, I am back for round 2 on World Cardmaking Day. So happy to be here. Yay! I know I said I was going to go earlier I was going to go live earlier. I think I had some grandiose plans. Um, and then I decided you'd be a lot happier with me if I took a nap first. So here we are, Stampin' Dimensionals and all. And I'm so happy to see everybody. I'm going to give you just a minute. I want to see some comments. It seems, there we go. Hi, Donna and Julie. Hello. This is from the morning. I was just so cute sitting here that I thought, we're going to look at this again. And hello, Amy. Nice to see everybody popping on. Yes, so I hope you've been having fun. I'm getting inspired or just having a good day otherwise, but yeah, I was telling people today, I told 2 people, it's World Cardmaking Day, and they looked at me, can you believe this? Like they didn't even have anything planned. Somebody in the grocery store and my nail person. I was like, well, you better get something planned. It's party time. You better be watching some Facebook Lives and learning some card making, right? Hey Maria, how are you doing? And there's Chris, Roz. Hello again. It's so nice. I wish I could go live and chat with you twice a day, every day. I'm not sure how my work would feel about that though. They're kind of sticklers, but darn it, if we could, it would be so fun, right? Okay, I just realized I need some lotion. And hello, Kathy String. I know that you were at the apple orchard. I saw you with, I think it was your granddaughter, yes? Or a beautiful little friend of yours. And man, I kind of wished I was there too. It was so pretty. So I'm so glad you got to experience that because it looked really fun. Did you pick a pumpkin? Did you bring a pumpkin home with you? Hey, thanks for sharing, everyone. Look at that. We have 3 or 4 shares already. And that's kind of what the gift giving is about today, isn't it? It is to celebrate our new record, 23 shares last week. Yay! Good job, everybody. You will notice that this, as I have changed nails. It's such a big event today. I even got my nails done in between lives. Now, of course, if you watched it this morning, you do know I was looking pretty raggedy, right? I was missing a few nails, and the ones that were there didn't look that hot. But I went and saw my friend Maya this morning, and she helped me out. So a kind thank you to Maya. I and all the viewers, thank you. Oh, man. Well, we're going to do something fun. Can you believe that? We're going to do something fun. Can't believe I even had to say that. What am I thinking, Lisa? Of course, we're going to do something fun today. We are going to do a little bit similar to what we did this morning, but with a different bundle. We're going to play tonight with the Peaceful Cabin bundle and create something similar, a card and coordinating pillow box. So I hope you are looking forward to that. Now I want to tell you, as I'm grabbing the dies, I'm sure you can hear me rustling around back here, right? Oh, these dies, they're all so beautiful. I can't choose my favorite. This bundle is what I am using in my Stamp-A-Stack class for October. Very exciting. So the Stamp-A-Stack class is just that. You stamp a stack of cards. And so they will all feature the Peaceful Cabin bundle and dies, which I'm trying to get out right now. And so you will do 10 cards in the class, 3 each of 3 different designs, and 1 shaker card. And so I really would love it if you want to join us for that. It is going to be via Zoom, so everybody can join. There are lots of different payment options. And in fact, if you purchase this bundle from me, I will send you the class for free. Can you believe that? I think that's a pretty good deal, but I just wanted to give you just the most I can. So purchase this bundle for me and get the class for free. And that's all when you sign up. again, that is either over on, here are the dies. Look at them. It's such a beautiful bundle. First of all, you're going to want the bundle. So when you get the bundle, why don't you want to get a class to make 10 cards for free? In fact, now that I'm saying that, I'm like, what was I thinking? Well, it's too late now. It's out there. So yeah, again, purchase this bundle for me. Get a class online via Zoom for 10 cards, and you get all the supplies for free. Yes. So I would love, you know, I love to have you as beautiful customers. And so again, if you would like to take this class, registration as soon as possible, because I want to make sure everybody has all the supplies they need, right? And so that's very important. And so you just go over to, well, let's see. I sent it out on my email. So probably just private message me and I will send you the link to the signups. But yeah, my Stamp-A-Stacks for October and November are both free when you purchase the minimum amount of product. So anyway, please keep that in mind. And again, this is sign up really soon, along with bingo. We're having bingo on, let's see, I think it's Friday. I know it's a Friday night. I think I had to look at this last time, but let's see here. Bingo is, I have it in my calendar, just not in my brain. That's basically my brain. October 15th, Saturday, October 15th, we have bingo, and that is also via Zoom. I'm telling you right now, you're going to want to play bingo with me because you're going to have great odds. The odds of you winning is really good. And you also get a packet of supplies with that. So you can earn extra bingo cards when you purchase the bundle that will be using for that class. And we are using the classic cloche bundle. So I hope that whets your appetite a little bit for some online classes coming up. Again, please let me know. I will post the links after we finish here. I'll post the links on Facebook. How about that? And so if you want to join either one of those classes in particular, signups are coming really soon. So again, purchase the bundle, get the class for 10 cards for free. All right, well on that, now let me show you how beautiful it is. I know, Mary Ellen, I love this set too. It's so fun. Okay, so this morning, this was with the Pretty Pumpkins and the Pretty Pillow Box dies, right? And we learned a little bit about how to put this together. And I think I've improved my process. And then we also learned that we love the sentiments. Look at how beautiful they are. Still kind of like so pretty. So that's in crumb cake. Okay, so this is our kind of inspiration off to the side, but we're not using the same design. We'll do something different and fun, right? Okay, let's see here. Now, if you have any questions for me, obviously you can post them here. If you want to make sure I see them, please send me a private message because sometimes these are going by, these comments are going by. The good news is, as we get more viewers, we get more comments, and you guys are having fun chatting with each other and stuff. But the only caveat is sometimes I don't see them until afterwards. So just to make sure, just send me a private message if you have any questions over there, and I'll take care of it, right? That's what we do. And everybody is sharing, and thank you so much. Oh gosh, all the times messed with you, and you went on daylight savings time. Oh goodness, Leslie, I don't even know what time it is for you, but I hope it's early enough. That was one other reason why I thought I could go live and it would still be okay, is because I thought, well, at least I'll get a few more Australians. Yeah, so first off, let's cut our, oh, and we are having drawings tonight. Sorry. In case you're wondering, we're having 2 more drawings, maybe 3. I think 3. You know, sometimes I get caught up with it. I have so much fun giving away things. That is why, it's also why I think you should participate in my bingo. It's because I kind of get caught up in it. And then, you know, afterwards I go, whoops. And then I just kind of shrugged my shoulders and I'm like, okay, well, it was fun. So that's all that matters. Let's take a look here. One thing I'm going to do in my class for Peaceful Cabin, as you know, the suite is blacks and grays and white, which is stunning. But I'm going to add the extra color of Cherry Cobbler. I think that is going to be definitely a stunning combination. So let's make a pillow box right now out of Cherry Cobbler. So this morning we made a pillow box out of DSP, right? So then this, then of course I wanted to know, well, what do they look like in cardstock? I have a few stickers on here, don't I? And so let's try that. And, oh, well, yeah, it was messed up, wasn't it, Leslie? Because I wasn't ever going live an hour ago, so it didn't know it was daylight savings time for you. It did get all confused. Okay. So this might be a little close to your face, but this is the die set for the pretty pillow box. So of course it has the pillow box part. Let me take that off. It's all one piece, okay? And then it has this cool stitching, the labels, and then it has pieces that fit into the top, and they can either be for ribbon, we might use that, or they can be just embossed decoration or cutout decoration. Then there's the cutest little tag, and then 4 of these flowers, which we did use here. See those? And then we also just snuck some in on our card. So I think those are really cool. And yeah, let's see. I think we can try using this. I think the ribbon I want to use will fit through that. So this fits on. It's at its widest part. It's 4.5 inches. Okay. So you can't get 2 out of a sheet of cardstock, but you do get a lot left over. I mean, there's like, it just takes a little bit more than 4.25. I tried, but it was too snug. It definitely fits on a 6x6 piece of DSP. So if that's how, if that's how it's like cut for you, then that's super easy. Now let's rerun this with that, let's see here, this little piece in it. Okay, so it looks like it just fits right in there inside the stitching, and like that, and it will cut to a little like hole punch it for us in the perfect place. Hello, Lori and Patty. Patty, I don't know that I've seen your name before, or maybe it's been a while. Tell me where you're from. Where are you watching from tonight? And it's very nice to have everyone here again. Okay, so that looks really neat. You see the imprint, but by the time we decorate it, I don't think you're going to see any of that. And if you do, you're not going to care. All right, while we have this out, now that we know those flowers are so cute, let's cut a few of those. And we're also going to cut it in a couple different colors. Washington, I knew what you're talking about when you say washing. Very nice. Nice to have you here. And just so glad to see everyone. So here's a little tag that's in that set. And then all the flowers. They give you four flowers? Yes. Sorry, I don't know why I couldn't even remember what I put in there. That's pretty funny. Okay. Oh yes, so I can't wait to have my class with this bundle because it's a personal favorite of mine. I think Julie, I don't remember who just jumped on and said they love it. I bet a lot of you love it. Tell me if you have Peaceful Cabin, or if you like it or whatever. Give me some comments on what you think of this bundle. Have you used it to make Christmas cards already? Or winter cards? You know, you definitely can just use this for winter thank you cards, right? Your kindness makes the world a more beautiful place to be. And then you've also got just wishing you the best. That is a nice sentiment for any time. May you enjoy the peace of this beautiful season. I love that. And then, of course, all these great images. Some are distinctive. This cabin, when we stamp it, you are going to believe, you aren't going to believe the detail in it. Even down to the beautiful fox. You can see its face when you stamp it. So, and then I mean, these trees, they are get out beautiful. Oh, Kathy Sanford has it. And it is peaceful and beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so that's it for now, I think. Let's go back to working on our, uh-oh. That's the sound of a die hitting the floor. That's okay. I see it. I'll set it there for later. There, right in my way. Okay, here's what I was working on between the last time I saw you and now. And that is that these score lines, especially for the curve, they need to be a little more imprinted into the sound of the die falling. Exactly. But the score lines on the side, they need to be burnished a little bit more because you're trying to curve paper, first of all, and it doesn't want to do that. It says, that's silly. Don't ask me to do that. But we are going to curve it. And so anyway, the first thing that I like to do is kind of curve the top, and really you even want to curve this bigger part. So the back panel wants to curve, right? So see how it gets a little curve in it there. So it's kind of nice if you help it along. Okay, now it looks really weird, doesn't it? But at least you get that started. Now, take the stylus. I'm using the small stylus. This comes with your take your pick tool, right? So the way this works is it comes with two different things. You always see me using the paper piercer, which I love it. But you just pop that out, and then this has two stylus, large and a small. I use the small. You might find you like the large, whatever. And then put it onto something slightly squishy. This is a silicone mat right behind it. I don't know that I'd use the paper piercing mat, or if you do use the paper piercing mat, be careful. So then take your stylus and carefully, but with a fair amount of pressure, go over these score lines, okay? Making sure to get the beginning and the end parts, especially, because they seem to be where it doesn't want to curve the most, has the most resistance. So just take your time. You can see it's not difficult. And, oh, thank you. They look better, don't they? Much improved nails, fall nails. She asked me what color, and I said, yes, please. We couldn't decide, so. Okay, so use this to your benefit. Now, see, the score lines are much better. We've really started to break down those fibers. So, I don't think you can push through it unless you have superhuman strength, but, okay. And then all of a sudden, it just pops down in the angle that it should be. And again, watch those corners, because those are the ones that might give you the most resistance. Just make sure you get a nice sharp edge. And then, no worries, mate. That's what Leslie says, right? I'm sure you speak just like that, Leslie, don't you? Yeah, you say, no worries, Sally. Okay, then everything is like a lot better. It looks a lot better, and you can really see it on this cardstock, right? So if you do it on DSP, you hide a lot of that creasing. But in cardstock, you can see very plainly that it goes together much better. That's right. No worries, mate. So then we have more of a Whoops. I almost want to curve the front too, but it's like I don't want to put too much of a crease in the middle of the cardstock. There. Oh, there. Look at this little pocketbook. It's so adorable. And then if you have a little corner that's giving you trouble, just come back. Tell it like, no, you need to curve. Okay, and then it just will go into place. Perfect. Or you make it go into place. Okay, now that we've got that settled, see how this goes together a lot better, doesn't it? It really remember how I was fighting with it a little bit this morning? So we're going to have a lot better luck. Yes. So, and let's see, on that note, we're going to use the tip from Roz this morning to use, to use tear and tape, because you can kind of curve it. You just have to make sure that you put the adhesive, well, I guess it doesn't matter. You can put the adhesive on any piece. Just make sure it's on the inside, the one you're going to put inside. That was the other tip that we learned just by doing it this morning, is you want the front flaps to be the ones that you fold over so that you don't see the end marks. This will, now I need to trade this out again, right? Thank you for sharing, Kay, and hello from North Carolina. Totally okay that you're late, because you're not really late. We're just working out some helpful tips on this pillow box, because it's so adorable that, of course, I want to make like 100. And I think it's really doable. Okay, that is going to help a lot better. Good idea, Roz, on the tear and tape. I do think, yeah, seams to the back. Thank you for stating that much better than I was trying to say something else, but that's what I meant. Seams to the back. Yeah, okay. I'm sure that if you have ever sewed anything, you knew that, but of course I haven't. So I've hemmed my pants very badly. And then finally I found someone in my area who does a fabulous job. And so Sandy gets all of my alterations work now. Sandy is a gem. Okay, so I got a lot of tape on those tabs, but it helps to make it look really put together. Okay, so right in there, almost looks like leather a little bit. Once you work on breaking down the fibers, you can also put this through the embossing folder. I didn't really care for the look. I liked it not embossed. I tried that earlier today too. I have to say, I just prefer it looking like this. But if you want to, you can. It even fits in the smaller ones. Okay, now that we've kind of worked with it a little bit, now we have a pillow box that is the right shape and kind of curves on the front and the backs. You gotta get it to like, oh, behave, right? Oh my goodness, Kathy. Storms rolling through and the lights are flickering. Oh my goodness. I know. Here's black and white trim I want to use. You can, or it's on back order. You can still order it right now, but just go ahead and order it and then it'll be ready for you. So don't worry. Let's see here. This is going to be beautiful. And then we're going to adorn it and all that stuff. But look at that. With cherry cobbler, black and white, you cannot go wrong. Now I'm going to cut a little more than I need, but I don't want to be short in the end. So then we have that. And still, like, you don't have to put the smallest ribbon through here. See all of that? You can thread the larger ribbon through this and it will work just fine. So just keep that in mind. And then let's see if this morning we found out it's the perfect size. It's the perfect length of a Smartie, but it's also, it appears, a really good size for a couple of little Starbursts. Perfect. They were made for each other. Oh, that's fun. So you get like 4 Starbursts in there. Isn't that fun? Oh my gosh. Pretending I was opening it. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. That's so cute. Now, the only thing is, oh, I know what we could do to put this down is you just put a glue dot underneath it. And I think that, yeah, when it gets popped back up, it'll be a little gooey there. But again, people, it's just a piece of cardstock. So it's not like this is going to be passed down from generation to generation. Oh, I should put, let's see, I should have put that down further for the little tab part. So put it on the inside right here. Then that'll probably catch my ribbon, but that's okay. That's all right. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. I'm so glad that this is the Stamp-A-Stack selection because I'm in love with it. No, now listen. You sit down there. I didn't want to crimp the paper, but there we go. You just sit tight. You're going to be a gift for somebody. Cash, Tango loves Starburst. I bet they would. You know what? I bet that Cash would eat it because this is bad. But I've given him like a little bite of a Skittle before. And also, I have been known to give him a gummy bear. He appears to like all that stuff. Sour candy stuff. Tango thinks we're crazy, which he should. But, yeah, you know, Cash likes anything probably that has rustling. It has to do with rustling. But, okay, so we're going to still decorate this, but you don't have to. Look at how cute this is. I am in serious like. It's so fun. Yes. Hello, Anne. Hey. Always, you're always on time here. No pressure. And very nice to see you. And I hope all is well. Okay, so let's take a little break. We are going to do drum roll. That was my really pathetic drum roll. So I had so much fun giving these away this morning that we're going to do the same giveaway for tonight. And probably an extra. So right now I'm going to be giving away a Blackberry Beauty ephemera. Don't worry, Della, if you're watching, because I have 2 to give away. Okay, so this is, let me show you where it is in our little catalog. It's with a beautiful suite of products, of course. It is currently also on back order, but not for very long. Go ahead and order it. Like I've been telling you, there are so many things that are not on back order, but if things are on back order but they're still orderable, please order them because then you get first in the queue for when things come back. And like I was telling you earlier, I had ordered something that was on back order, I think some Memories and More card packs. And even though it was still unorderable, they sent it out to me. So maybe they got a return or they found a few extras or whatever. I don't know. In any case, I got it. So I think those estimated dates can sometimes be jimmied a little bit. Okay, so here's the ephemera pack. We've played with it a couple of times. It has the beautiful owls in it and just all sorts of anything sparkly that you want, right? 40 pre-cut pieces. It's only $6, which I didn't realize that. That's a good deal. So, but you're not going to have to pay $6 tonight. You get it for free just by sharing and being a part of the Stamping Zoo. Okay, if I do draw someone that is international, I will redraw, but just know that international peeps still get cards. Yeah, they get nice cards. So, all right, and I'm not, you can see I'm looking away. So let's see. This one feels like a good one. Debbie Cox. Debbie Cox, you are the lucky winner of an ephemera pack. If I do recall, Debbie Cox just retired, didn't she? Is that the Debbie I'm thinking of? It might be a different Debbie. But in any case, here you go, Debbie. Please send me your mailing address. I don't believe I have it. If I do, please just resend it. Helps me. Helps me stay on track. And congratulations. And most of all, from me, thank you for sharing so much. It really does help get the word out. There she is, Debbie Cox. Debbie Cox, you won the ephemera pack. And yes, she just retired. That's what I was thinking of. One of our lovely friends in North Carolina. All right, cool, Debbie. And thank you for sharing. That is why your name went in. So, love it. All righty. Now, let's see what we've got going on with, I don't want to forget the rest of my cute little dies. And we already have most of our pillow box done there. So now we get to just look at all the beautiful paper that comes in this Peaceful Cabin suite. It's really something. This is specialty paper because one side of it has silver foiling all over it in lots of different designs. Let's take a look here. I probably have most of the designs in here, at least even if they're partial pieces. Oh, look at that. We sent this out in chopped a couple of months ago. So then these, they're beautiful. 5. Oh gosh, that one's so stunning. And then of course the back, same color palette but lighter themed and not foiled. So goes with everything. Like, look at this pattern. You could make a million different kinds. This is definitely an all occasion piece of DSP, right? It's so pretty. Hello, Martine. So that's really pretty. And then of course this is like heavily themed and I love it. Very pretty. Wow. Wouldn't you like to be there? Maybe not in this one. I feel like this one, you really just have to stand in the middle, but I would take it still. So bakers can't be choosers, right? And then of course there's, this might be the pattern that's missing in there. Oh yeah, it's fully blocked with stars, or with snowflakes. And stars, maybe. Yeah. And then, of course, it has a beautiful buffalo check. But look at how the colors just kind of fade in and out there. It's really neat. So this paper is a must-have for sure. And again, it's the Peaceful Place, 12 by 12. Specialty Designer Series paper. So now all we have to do is just decide, what do we want to do? Which paper to use? So much paper, so little time. Not really. We get to use all of the paper. I definitely love that the snowflakes as a background, right? They're so pretty. Oh, I'm so tempted. I think we're gonna do that. Let's do gray card to match our pillow box, basic gray. And let's see here. We're going to do something in Cherry Cobbler. Maybe we'll do the trees in Cherry Cobbler. I know there's not Cherry Cobbler trees, but there will be on this card. And let's see here. Okay, so card base first. Let me get that for us. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I know it in my sleep, right? And here's our card base. And then, let's see here. I might like, well, no, let's just do a full background. It's one of those nights where you go out in the woods, or hopefully you guys have all had this experience. You go out in the woods and the stars just look like they're coming down to greet you, right? And everywhere you look. The sky is just covered. So that's going to be really fun. And then let's do a slight mat, just in case we want it. So the mat is only going to be 1/8 of an inch larger. So 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So it's a slim mat, but sometimes it's just what you need or want, a tiny little break. And sometimes you don't. So we'll decide later. Then let's do a mat or an inside card base 4 by 5 1/4, because I feel like we're going to want to stamp a fair amount on this stuff. Yeah, it's so beautiful. And then finally, we will need this for probably our stamping and die cutting. So I'll just go ahead and trim that a little bit right now. Ooh, I'm loving it already. Can you tell? I haven't even made it, and I'm like, okay, I'm really quite excited about this. Okay, so when I last spoke with most of you, it was bright and early, my time. So of course I went and got my nails done. And then, what did I do? Then I went to the grocery store, because I haven't really had groceries in this house since before I went on vacation, like 3 weeks ago. And then I came home and went walking with my friends, you know, my little friends. Fed them lunch. And then I was watching a little TV. Oh, I know what I watched. Who watches the Great British Baking Show? Yay! I love it so much. So I was watching the most current episode, and I ate some lunch myself, and then, oh my gosh, I was like, it's so drowsy and tired, and it was 3:15, and I was like, I don't think I can make it to 4 o'clock. And then, like, about 3:25, I went, I don't think I should be live. They're not going to appreciate it. So that's when I decided, guess what? I need to go to sleep. Where did you get your envelopes? Oh, for my DSP. I will post that in the comments of this, Debbie. I got them on Amazon, and I really love them because when I'm getting more and more into 3D projects, I like to keep some of them whole, you know, whole 12 by 12. And so that keeps the 12 by 12 sheets plus the pieces and parts really nice. So yes, I will post that. Kathleen, it's not on here yet. It's on, well, I'm watching it on Netflix. So, and we get new episodes every Friday night. So, season 9. There is Roz. Oh, you guys, what? See, this is one thing where I'm like, what? I wasn't following that story. Roz, you guys love the Great British Baking Show. That's so fun. Yeah. Oh, I bet there's a knife in one of the cooking sets. Yeah. Oh, okay. Totally makes sense now. It is in What's Cooking. That's right. Isn't there like a spatula in there too? Yes, it's the stamp set, What's Cooking. It's so adorable. And also, if you get the Gingerbread Memories and More card pack, you can make all of those as cookies. And they're actually cookie sheets or cooling racks in shiny foil. And I can't wait to use them. I actually want to use them all, you know, like all at once. But they're so special. So anyway, Memories and More card packs they have such, what do I want to say? They're little gems sometimes. They kind of hide in the catalogs, and they're not pricey, but they have so much bonus product in there. So keep your eye on those. All right, just straightening up a tiny bit so I can find my blocks, because I really want them for stamping. I know, I'm picky that way. Okay, let's just stamp a couple of these images, and let's see. I want the basic gray, and I want my cherry cobbler. And I don't know that we're going to go much more than that. Link of Stella, maybe. And I want my credit card, my gift card. This is not my special gift card from this morning, right? Remember, my special gift cards are these. Look at that. No, they don't have money on them. I took them. But I took them after spending, you know, 3 digits at Target. So I feel like they really don't care. Aren't they adorable? They're just for display, right? When we make gift cards here, then I thought they would just be really fun. They bring a smile to my face. So don't judge me. I stole those gift cards. But it wasn't really stealing, was it? I don't think so. I think they put those out there for you to take. Okay, we want the trees. I don't know. We might want the other stuff. But for right now, we know we're going to do the cabin and we know we're going to do the trees. And I'm going to do these on separate papers because we might want slopes. So here's the genius. This is like, what do I want to call these dies? I mean, they're smart dies, right? That's all I can think of to call them right now. They're smart dies. So they have different slopes that are cut into them where you cut out the image, right? Plus you cut out a slope. And so you can make all different levels of snowdrifts. This is for the fox. And then this is finally for the cabin. So you don't have to cut out the detailed cabin. You can. But if you're just stamping it and you want to just cut out the cabin, then you just use this die. And then, of course, there's all of these other beautiful ones. You can cut pieces and parts into the trees. These just cut the little holes in here that you see. And then these 3 skinny trees, you actually cut trees out of them. I know, Corinne, they're adorable. So Corinne, and for anybody else who may be just tuning in, since I was talking about my classes, my, my October Stamp-A-Stack class is on Saturday, October 3rd is when it premieres, but you don't have to watch it live. It will be recorded on Zoom. You make 10 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. Or no, yeah, 3 each of 3 designs and then 1 shaker card. But the kicker is, as if that weren't enough, if you purchase this bundle from me, you get the supplies for that card kit for free. So if you're going to buy it anyway, why not purchase it from the Stamping Zoo and get a Bonanza card kit for free? Okay, just want to point that out. And I hope you take me up on that offer sooner rather than later, because you know how supplies are kind of flying off the shelves. Okay, we're going to do a little trick here that Donna Gray calls this massage. Massage the ink. And it always immediately makes me think of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm sure Dr. Frankenfurter says massage. And that's, you know, just how classy Australians are. We just say massage, or actually I just say mash. Mash it down there. Just mash it down there. Patty, how much is this set? Let's see. And if you already have the set, Corinne, no problem, because you can still buy the class kit. So I have an option for everyone. The class, or let's see, this bundle cost is, let's find it. You know, there's a little bundle index in the back of your holiday catalog. And I think we're getting close. I may have missed it. I'm sure you guys are going to tell me if I missed it. Oh, brother. My screen went off for some reason. That's goofy. There we go. Sorry. So yes, if you already have the set, you just can purchase the class, which is supplies for 10 cards plus extras and lots of fun stuff like that. Well, okay. So if you can't see it right in front of your face, you can go to Peaceful Place on page 36 to 38. And here is the beautiful, I love how they do I love how they do a really nice display of this stamp set. So the bundle is $54 plus tax and shipping, and then you have a new bundle plus a whole new class, right? Right out of the gate, you'll have 10 cards. So I think that'll be really fun. And then of course, here's the rest of the suite. And so the class will feature most of these products, again, based on inventory, right? But that's why I say ordering sooner is better. That helps you. Yes, helps you. Oh, and I have written here, the Peaceful Cabin is $62.64 with tax and shipping. So that's how much you would pay in total. And then you would get the class for free. I love saying that. It's free. Okay, so I mashed the ink down, right? That's because this is a distinctive stamp. And distinctive stamps, you lose some of the distinction when you have too much ink on the ink pad. So sometimes we want the ink, actually most of the time, we want the ink sitting up at the top of the ink pad, right? But for a distinctive stamp, you want it sitting lower. And I wanted to see how the slope was. So this is going to get stamped over to the left of my piece of cardstock, and that's just how simple it is. And look at how stunning. Oh, I love this. Look at the lights and darks of the timbers. You can see the little windows and the cute little the porch. Man, even the chimney. It all looks really stunning, doesn't it? It's really nice. So now that we have that, let's take a look at these trees. They are also, they're on the left. Oh, they must be back behind. Easy enough. Hello, Linda. You are very welcome. And I appreciate you being a lovely viewer. So welcome. If you are so inclined, please share me. Please share me with your friends. I love meeting new people. And I kind of think you're new to me, Linda. So if you feel comfortable, say hi to us and tell me where you're from. And, oh, sorry, I just saw it. You're joining from Nova Scotia. Wow, that's fun. You might be the only Nova Scotian watching right now, Linda. My friend, Jen Houston at the Artsy Fartsy Gallery, lives a few provinces away from you, but she is an excellent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator over there. And so, whoops, I almost used the gray. Don't use the gray. Now we're going to stamp these in Cherry Cobbler. And so again, yes, thank you, Katie. We do have a lot of the same friends, but still sharing is caring. Again, mash the ink down, right? Or if you're Australian and fancy, massage the ink. And, oh, that's great. See, small world, right? Small world. I'm so glad. And so I hope all is well in Nova Scotia. Is it fall in Nova Scotia, or is it, I mean, what is that? What does fall mean to you? Is it snowing? Or am I being silly? Oh, wow. Look at that. So with the distinctive nature of this stamp, it really softens the intensity of Cherry Cobbler, right? And just gives you, I mean, you can see all of this dimension in these beautiful trees. So even though they're Cherry Cobbler, oh, that's fun. I'm going to love that. Yes, we are in the City of Trees, Katie. City of Boise is called the City of Trees. They seem to be cutting down a lot of trees, but it happens. We need to make room for new trees, I guess. I certainly love my trees, and I've cut down a few in my time, but, well, not personally, but you know what I mean. I've put a hit on some of my trees. I love the Cherry Cobbler trees too, Jean. Who would have thought that would have worked out? Okay, let me put this back. I think we're only going to have one cabin on this card. So as long as I don't mush it up, we should be just fine here. And finally, I'm not sure that we're going to use them, but we're going to stamp the wolf, whatever. Yeah, the wolf. No, the fox. Sorry. Yeah, it's a fox. Just because I want you to see him, because he's really quite cute. And there is a die cut to just cut out the fox. However, my die cut went walkabout last time I had class here and has never since returned, which is okay because I still have the, I can still cut him out on Snowdrift, and that's really how I want to use them most of the time anyway. Yes, that die was too little. I knew better than to put it out, but I did. And then I tell you what, I went through trash. You know the routine. You go through the trash, you go through everything. I had my paper crafting trash sitting out for quite some time. And then finally I was like, okay, throw it away. You've been looking a lot and it's not around. So is that right? It's on the left too. Okay. Can do. Okay. Oh, thank you. I tried to take Cherry Cobbler into account when I was thinking about my nails. I knew that I wanted like some hot orange or fiery orange nails, and then you go, you look. Now look at this. See how I told you? I think you can probably see this. You can even see its face. How do they make that happen on a stamp like this? I have no idea. I don't know that I need to know. I just know that I love it. So anyway, these are quality stamps. If that doesn't prove it to you. Okay, Patty. Now listen, if you're interested in the class, please let me know. I would love to have you there. I know it's hard to pick the nail combination. So then I was like, well, I don't really have to. I'll just choose a couple things. And, she didn't look at me too strangely when I was doing it. So I thought, okay, I'm going with it then. It's just nails, and I do have an appointment for 3 weeks from now, so that's so much better, right? In fact, I was so worried I wasn't going to get in. I booked appointments through December, so if you need me every third Wednesday at 4 o'clock, I'm busy. I'm busy. Don't even ask. I can't move the appointment. Now, I want to kind of color on these in with this. Okay, I'm kind of picking it up and setting it down because I don't want to blend the ink, if that makes sense. Donna, did you hear me talking about you saying the fancy word massage and what that reminds me of? It reminds me of Dr. Frankenfurter in Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm sure you're familiar with that. It's probably, you guys probably all get together and watch that as a national pastime or something, right? So anyway, it always makes me smile in a good way. This is so cute. Okay, so I'm just dabbing on this Wink of Stella. I wish you could see it, but you're just going to have to buy the bundle and do it yourself. And we will, of course, be doing this in my Stamp-A-Stack class, because I can tell right now it's beautiful. Okay, let's see. Can you see that? Yes, I think you can slightly see it. Anyway, it's really pretty. Trust me on that. Okay, let's do a little die cutting now. Let's see what we've got after we did all of that fun stamping. Whoops, you sit over there now. I don't want to ruin our beautiful little pillow box. Pretty pillow box. And that it is. Okay. Now let's bring in all of our pieces and parts, and we're going to cut them all with the slope dies. And then piece them together to make this peaceful cabin scene, just like it says. Okay. Hope you can see this. Yes, I want you to be able to see the genius of these dies, right? So they don't just cut out the trees, they give you a little slope at the end. And all the slopes are different so that you can put all of these layers together. Of course, I pulled that off there because I was mesmerized. Okay. All right. And hello, Cassie. How's Cassie doing? Okay, so there's the first one. Okay, see how that works? And then we get the next one. And this is a great die. It has some little indicator holes punched in it, right? So you can tell, see, like there's the porch, and then you know that that sits inside the porch, just like these two pieces. And it is such a, it's like a perfectly close die, right? So you know if you can see, if you don't see anything in those spots, that you should be good to go. Let's hope. Okay. And then someone, oh, Leslie, you have never seen Rocky Horror Picture Show? Leslie, you can't call yourself a true Australian, I don't think. Maybe it's just, maybe it's just an American cult classic, but I can't believe that. Oh, that's funny. Okay, now this one, I put over a little bit more, but you know what? We can cut our own slope too if we want to. So that fits right up on the fox. Again, it's so tiny, but the die is perfect. Jean, I'm not going to chastise you as much because I think you're, well, you are in the United States. But you guys, it's just like a goofy cult classic. And you go to the, well, in the olden days, I don't know if they even still show this, but you go to the movies and there's, and to watch it, and there's all sorts of things you take with you, like toast and toilet paper, and there's a dance you memorize, and all sorts of lines you memorize, and it's a little off color. I mean, a little risque, I should say, but probably not in today's day and age. And it has Susan Sarandon in it, which is hilarious because it was so long ago. There we go. Kathy, you have the DVD. I have the soundtrack because I love to sing those songs. Oh man. So anyway, yes, Donna, see what you see, all the memories you've spurred on just by saying that you massage the ink. Bill went to premiere. He went to the premiere of the stage show. That sounds fun. Yes, I know that it's a musical, or at least was. It probably still is out. That sounds really neat. Okay, so I'm just finishing this slope right there in case we want to use it that way. The way these fit together, like I said, is a little bit of genius. So now we need to just look at what we want, and then look at this. The starry sky is just how I explained it to you. When you're in the mountains, that's what it looks like. It looks like it's just right in front of you like that. So it's so beautiful. Then this is probably going to come way down here. Okay. Ooh, I love that. I don't even know if I want the fox right there. We may just have this with a sentiment. You used to go every Friday night. Yeah, see? I know. Okay, you guys all remember this. Okay, well, a lot of you do. Leslie. Leslie. I don't know. I guess I'm not disappointed in you, but I'll let you decide if you want to see it. I haven't watched it in years, but I bet you I still know all the songs. Yeah, I know, the olden days. And I was even like the second or third, well, no, I was probably the second generation that like watched it, because I remember when I went to the movies to watch it, there was what I would call an older couple, which was probably, they weren't even my age. They were probably 40 years old. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, these old people are here. That's interesting. And now Yeah, not so old. Okay, look, I'm getting crazy. Why am I doing all these dimensionals? I guess I was thinking about the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but nobody tell Jill. If Jill's not watching, don't tell her. Ah, look at that. You don't need that many. I don't know. What can I say? Let's use some Seal Plus. My goodness, Lisa. Just slow your roll. You know what? It's a good time to tell you. Stampin' Dimensionals are very economical and the best. So you gotta have them. And you'll probably get some in your class. Don't you love my segue? Hey, guess what? Did I mention my class? Because it's super fun. And you can get it for free when you purchase this bundle from me, which you're going to want to have it anyway. Let's just get that out of the way right now because it's beautiful. Look at it. It's stunning, isn't it? Okay, well, oh, Jill. Look, Jill. I got busy talking about Rocky Horror Picture Show, and before I know it, I used like a half a sheet of dimensionals on this thing. Oh my, I knew you would love that. I'm not even going to count, so don't even ask me to count. I'm in either hurry. I'm going to get this done really quick so nobody can count it. I know, I'm going to dethrone her. You tell her I'm coming for her. Nancy's got nothing on me. Okay, so now, like, as long as your piece of card is long enough, you have a little place to, like, you can stagger this, right? Okay, I'm not even going to need all those dimensionals. I'm going to have to cut some off, poor things. But now, it's a tiny bit. Ooh. Okay, there. I think we're good. So I cut the background at 4. I cut these pieces and I'm cutting at 4 1/4. You could really cut them at 4 1/2. And then, and then that works fine too. I just read your comment, Leslie. It's a good thing I noticed Bill isn't going to show his face here, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, look at that. Jeez Louise. Well, every part of this is going to be lifted up in prayer. And so this card's not going anywhere. Like, you could, I'm going to send this card to Australia and it'll still be just as fluffy as it was. Okay. I'm just caught up in the fun. You know, I'm caught up. It is World Cardmaking Day. It is the beginning of fall here. It is the beginning of fall card classes at the Stampin' Zoo. And, I mean, I got new nails. What more can you say? I'm hanging with my peeps. I love you. Look at it. Yes. It's beautiful. I know, right? Who knew? But especially when we're going to pair it with this cute little pillow box as a gift. I think it's really, really pretty. Okay, that's the inside. This is the outside. Now we have to decide, do we want a white mat or do we not? Oh, I can tell already. But I'm going to let you see. So if you put it on white, it looks like this. Okay? If we take that out, it looks like this. I'm already sold on one option, but you guys tell me what you like. I'm interested to know what looks better to your eye. A little matte or no matte? Corinne says no white. Uh-huh. Oh, cherry cobbler matte. The fox, I don't think I'm going to layer the fox. I think after I did this, I was like, I think I want like just a sentiment, and then we're going to call it good. So now I'm not for sure on this. I'm just playing. Yeah, no matte. Oh, but like the matte. Okay, so it's not a open and shut case. I think we're going to put these down by the sentiment. Now we have, as you know, we have those great sentiments. And then we have a couple of label dies or things we can use as label dies in here. But let's just see. I don't know that they're gonna, I think we could use the For You. And also Wishing You the Best. Wishing You the Best. That's kind of nice. Let's use Wishing You the Best. Oh, see? I think it might be like half and half or Cherry Cobbler. I like no matte because I feel like it makes it look like the sky just fades off. But, you know, like there's no right answer. There's no right answer. That fits just fine. Now it's too long, but I want it that way. So just go with it. Go with me on this, okay? I'm going to go ahead and cut it out of this fox because I ended up not wanting the fox. As cute as it is, we've already got enough going on here for right now. Okay, now I want to use the gray for my sentiment. And so, another block. This probably isn't, yeah, I want a smaller block. It always works better when you match the size of your blocks to the size of your stamps. Sometimes I'm lazy and I don't do that, but don't do what I do. Oh man, that's pretty. Even this just looks so gorge. Okay, actually I'm going to cut it so it's like this, and then we're going to put some of those flowers over on the right hand side. Okay. Bring our die cutting machine in one more time. So just remember, you can get lots of flexibility out of all these dies. Mix and match them. Use them with things they're not supposed to go with necessarily. Use them with things that don't fit exactly, because there's a little opportunity there. So again, I want this to the left, to the left, to the left. Okay. And let's roll this through. Well, I love that you're gonna have to case this card, Cappy. That's what I strive for. You know what? Yeah, I strive for that. I want to make you like daydream about all the fun things you can do with this. Okay, and then, so I'm going to go with no matte. I'm sorry, I hope you guys don't feel too strongly about that. And it's going to be down here like this, and then we are going to put some of those flowers, and I'll probably cut some in some DSP as well. Now, believe it or not, I'm not going to use any more dimensionals. I think I've used my allotment. Oh, and I hate to glue this. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Buffalo Check, but there's more where that came from. It's okay. Yes. So this has a 1/4 of an inch, I guess, around it. American card standards, right? And then I'm going to hold off on putting this down in case we want to have different layered elements. I need the die cutting machine again. Sorry. But let's do some, let's use a strip or a little, I have a little piece left over from Chopped, right? Of that. And so let's cut some flowers with that. That's gonna look really pretty. I thought we were going to use ribbon on this card. We don't even need ribbon on this card. We have ribbon on the pillow box, so that's good. And then, I mean, I don't think you could get much prettier than what we're going for here. 1, 2, 3, and 1 on the floor, remember? I need to, let's see. So when you're picking this up off the floor, it's good to scoot a little piece of cardstock underneath it. Especially if you have some nails, because they don't want to pick up anything. So there's also a little magnetic machining tool, like a little, you can get it in an auto parts store, and it has a magnet on the end of it. It's like telescoping, and it has a magnet on the end of it. It's in the garage. But I always think about using it. I always think it would be a really good idea to use. So maybe one of you can be smart enough smarter than me and actually put that in your craft room. Whoa, look at them. Look at our flowers. Wow, those are gorgeous. You could use that side too, but this is the stunner. So we have 4 of those. I'm sure that's plenty. Oh my gosh. I am loving this combination. Okay. And this last one, we just need to... Okay, let's bring our pieces in for our sentiment, which is going to be a real knockout. Wow, we may have to use some holiday rhinestones on this. I think we will. I've just talked myself into it. Okay, and so the holiday rhinestones, I hope I have a full pack to show you, but if not, you'll get the idea. It's in the annual catalog, and it's a great assortment of rhinestones. And calling it holiday rhinestones is fine, but really you can use it for so many different things, right? So I'm just pulling this one out because it has cherry cobbler on it, but rest assured, I use it all during the year, which is probably why they put it in the annual catalog. It came out in a holiday catalog, but look at those cherry cobbler rhinestones. They're going to be perfection. All right, since I am working on a little silicone mat here, I can kind of glue these things around and still have it be fine. It won't stick. Just need to make sure I don't get my workspace all glued, right? So, oops. Oh, there's one from this morning. See how these flowers are like little chameleons, aren't they? So we used stuff on this card, and then all of a sudden, yeah, when we compare the cards, I think you'll be like, whoa, we did a lot. You could also like put this tag in the back. You know what I mean? We're not going to, but you could hang that on a lot of different things. So it can hang right down here. I think that's what it's meant to do, right? Is to hang like off of the side like this. And so really, really pretty. Okay. Yeah, you're here, Natasha. You're all right. This is a party though. Oh my gosh, we've been having fun. Definitely. Okay, so again, just like this morning, can you believe we were just doing that this morning? Let's just glue a few of these. Center only, I think that's really kind of fun. Then all the little petals still move around. I'm assuming this is meant to look like poinsettias, but notice that they look like just anything when you cut them out of all this different paper. Oh gosh. Well, yeah, you better get it for a bunch of blood colored stuff, Brene. I mean, absolutely. Yeah, I would want this instead of real red for blood because this is more like the color. Oh, I like that. Then let's do one more sparkly because they're just too sparkly. They're too beautiful. Actually, we'll do like 4 on this side and then 1 somewhere else. You know how that goes. Oh, yes. That's adorable. Look at that. So that's going to be down in the corner here. And then because I can't help myself, I'm going to tuck one back behind the cabin. I just feel like I need it to balance. You guys can tell me if that's silly. Silly, not silly. My eye just wants an extra one, right? I like it. Nobody said not to, so I'm going to hurry and put this down before I see any comments. that's the artistic part of the scene, right? Like, it wouldn't be in reality, but we also wouldn't really have cherry cobbler trees unless they were dying. But that's okay, because this is our beautiful artsy card. And so final plea for taking this beautiful class. Yes, I want you to attend my classes because this is my business, but really, I'm just excited to teach this class because these products are so beautiful. I can't get over it. So purchase this bundle for me, get the class to make 10 cards for free. And it does go live on Saturday the 23rd. However, you don't need to watch it live because I'm going to be recording it. So you'll still feel like part of the party, even if that doesn't work out for you, because I'm recording it. It'll be live via Zoom. And so even if you're not there, you can rewatch it, and you can rewatch it, you know, regardless. And so you'll be able to, you know, get all that fun stuff over and over again. Ooh, I'm in love with this. So pretty. I love that starry sky. I like that a lot. Okay, let's clear the decks for a minute. Whoops, something went off. Something went off the edge. I think it was my take your pick tool, but it was working hard tonight, wasn't it? So let's clear the decks of stamping dimensionals, and let's take a look at what we made. So we have this little guy. This one is a little simple, but you know what? We have 3 more flowers here. Let's put these on this. Why not? We have them right here. And I know, it's so fun, isn't it, Natasha? Fun, fun, fun. Oh my gosh, that's a huge thing of glue. I hate it when that happens. Okay. Jeez. Like spilled out of there like nobody's business. I better not do that over my card. I mean, I can play off a little bit of glue just by saying it's snow, but I don't know if I can, how much will it take? Okay, and then final one. Comments are being strange, huh? I hope they're not doing that to me. Sometimes they show up and then sometimes they're gone. Again, it's like I do love your comments. So I think I haven't seen you. Ask me or something. Sometimes though, most of the time, it's simply because I'm looking down as we're crafting. Okay, look. I decorated our purse super quick like that. Okay, so here is the one that we used the Peaceful Cabin with. Let's see if I can, there we go. And then here's the one with Pretty Pumpkins. I think they're both stellar. Both of these are going to be used in 2 of my classes, 2 separate classes in October. This is the Charmed card kit. If you purchase this bundle, along with, or you can purchase the bundle, that's optional, but the class gives you 8 cards, 2 each of 4 different designs, with envelopes and videos and written tutorial and all that. And then you can do Peaceful Cabin, and if you purchase this bundle, as I said, you get the class of 10 cards for free. So please don't pass it up, because I would love to get together with you and do more crafting. I don't know where I've put Pretty Pumpkins, but trust me, it's pretty, right? So I hope you guys have had fun on this World Card Making Day. I'm so glad that you let me be a little part of it. And I will be posting more information about this, as well as I will immediately go on and post the links to my October classes, and then you can see all of the options. There are online only options, as little as $15. So I like to make it budget friendly for everyone, as many people as I can, okay? Thank you so, so much. This has been really fun. And I just appreciate all of you, and appreciate that we can share our beautiful love of paper crafting. Okay, on that note, go make your cards and send your cards. Oh goodness, no, not on that note. I have one more giveaway. Like even Tango was worried. I have one more giveaway. Sorry. Everyone leaves and I'm like, one more giveaway. You don't have to be present to win. Yes, don't forget to share, because that's why we are doing this giveaway in the first place, right? And if you've already won something, I'm sorry, but I'm going to choose someone else. I just need that caveat. Oh, KZ, I love you, but I am going to choose someone else because KZ won something this morning, and I just want to share the love. But KZ knows that I appreciate her so much. Oh my God. Look, Roz, it's Gary. Gary won. Gary's getting a card. Gary, I just put his name in here for fun. 1 ticket for Gary. And Gary won. Jean Shoot. Jean Shoot, you are going to win the beautiful package of snowflakes. Let's see here. Do I have them? I know I have some over here, but they are buried. So don't worry, Jean. You're going to get the snowflakes. They are 24 iridescent snowflakes. Gary's getting a card. Gary didn't even know he was in the drawing. Is that so funny? I was just, if you missed me this morning, when I was writing these cards out last night, I was a little loopy, right? And I was going through all your comments, and I thought, I'm going to throw Gary in because we were talking about him and talking about him being able to sleep through hurricane. I think that deserves a card, don't you think so? Okay, Jean, you get the snowflakes, my friend. And thanks. Okay, now I'm going to leave you alone. I am so glad that we share this beautiful gift of card making. Okay, everybody, see you later.